evaluate a shooter going game speed or in game competition, because the percentages are way different at that speed than if they're just shooting on the driveway or shooting like most kids go out and shoot. And so we really look to evaluate them at that speed and convince them that they got to practice at that speed. Especially as the competition level goes up, the speed of the game and the speed of things really speed up. So that's what we look for. Now, once I've kind of evaluated a player at that speed, and I've found some flaws in his shot, like I said, which become major flaws when they go game speed, then we break down the stroke and work on the stroke in 3 different areas. We work on the stroke at the snap position, meaning the important thing on that is hand placement. We're trying to train kids to get proper hand placement at snap, as well as a few other fundamentals that we will talk about. We try to get kids to be in the proper place at mid-stroke. Mid-stroke is the part of the stroke that most kids seem to be messed up at, and it really shrinks the hoop. If I can get them in the proper place at mid-stroke, the hoop seems to stay bigger for the shooters. And then the other place that we try to work is the top of the stroke, which is the top of the stroke to the proper finish. And so those 3 areas I'm going to talk about in detail now, and I think it's really important that when you find that flaw in a shooter that you kind of really work on that part of the stroke. I also believe that every shooter has different areas that they have to work on, and so I like to get to a point where I'm not training every shooter the same amount of reps on snap, when he seems to be in a pretty good position at snap, but at mid-stroke, he may have all the problems. So I want every shooter that we deal with to know what part of the stroke they have problems with and how they can fix it.